Now, with us for the next hour and 14 minutes or so is Alan Watt. And I want to get into the medical scientific dictatorship today with him and why he thinks they're now coming out and saying, okay, we are recording your naked bodies. Okay, we are putting lithium in the water. Okay, we do want to put Prozac in the water. Okay, we do want to give you shots that literally go in and reprogram your brain by destroying receptor sites or causing autoimmune responses every time your body releases stress hormones, to literally kill the act of resistance, to literally neutralize the instinct of self-preservation and make us servile slaves. They've gone from denying this was their plan, even though we analyzed their own documents and have been warning you for more than a decade, to now suddenly over 100 articles the last week, hundreds in the last month, suddenly telling you your brain is malfunctioning. There's a human defect. We're going to fix it with live viruses we inject into your body that go to your brain, and with lithium, an antipsychotic that's highly toxic. Alan Watt is a longtime researcher, and he really needs no introduction here on the show. CuttingThroughTheMatrix.com is his website. Alan, good to have you here, my friend.
It's a pleasure to be back on again, Alex.
Alan, let's cut to the chase. Why? I know you scan the news and enemy transmissions. Why are they suddenly coming out and saying, yeah, we've been drugging you, and we're going to drug you more?
It's just a matter of training the public. We've been trained incrementally over the years up to this present condition. Most people do accept the government is now an authority. It's not really a matter of thinking through it. It's a matter of just accepting your training. You come to this very vague conclusion that government is the boss, basically. We're not a sort of republic or a democracy. It's a matter of training the public. And that's what the big boys said they'd do 50 years ago, 60 years ago. They would train us to accept a form of scientific dictatorship, a world ruled by experts, better people than we are. And unfortunately, it works in a lot of people. They do accept the government is now an authority. That's what it is. It's an authority. It's the authority. And we're supposed to simply obey whatever they do because they know better. That's the end of slavery, when you accept that type of rulership. That's it.
Well, I mean, to openly now admit they naked body scan us and save every scan, to openly admit they're putting poison in the water, now they admit bisphenol A is sterilizing us, and the news giggles and says, maybe that's good. And maybe being injected and having your emotions taken away, literally having your life ended. I mean, they're murdering you. You're still moving around and walking, but you take this shot, bye-bye, bye-bye. And you like that. Government wants to destroy my brain? Please, right here, inject, inject, inject. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Okay, folks, emergency situation. I'm consulting for Jesse Ventura's TV show, and we're going to different federal prisons, FEMA-camp sites that they admittedly have up in Taylor, and Camp Swift, which is a World War II prisoner of war camp. And in America, Rob Dew and aaron-dykes, this is out in Bastrop, right outside Bastrop, simply pulled up far away from the camp, were videotaping. A Captain Martinez came over and said, what are you doing? They said, we're shooting establishing shots for a TV show. And he said, I'm calling police on you, and has been somewhat, well, let's go to Aaron-Dykes and Rob Dew. The police are coming. In America, you don't go and videotape these FEMA centers. You don't show the camps, because then Glenn Beck will have to admit they exist. What's going on, gentlemen?
Well, we were over here across the street from Camp Swift and shooting some establishing shots, and I was far away from Aaron. I was over on another part of it shooting some stuff, and I saw a car pull up, and I turned the camera over to the guy talking to Aaron, asking him questions. And so I finished shooting what I was shooting, then I walk up, and the guy was, repeating the questions. And, Aaron is under no obligation to answer his questions that he was asking, so Aaron didn't answer them. And they asked me, and I said, we're just shooting establishing shots for a TV show. And he said, who do you work for? And I said, I don't think I have to answer that. And he said, okay, fine. They're not answering the questions. He was talking on his still camera that was running video at the time, and then he was going around, I guess, making a report, shooting the license plate of the car we were in, and
guys, give me the number. Hold on. Give me the number. Look up the number to Camp Swift. I'll call them. It's Alex Jones and Jesse Ventura. That's who. That's who. They told you it was a TV show.
Give the number on you right there. We can give you the number over the air, actually.
All right. Yeah. Make sure it's the right number. What, he gave you his card?
There's a public affairs office for this camp. It's It's 512-782-5001.
Is there a lot of wind out there? Because your phone is really ruffling.
Yeah, there is. I'll get in the car real quick.
Yeah, get in the car. Get in the car. And now this happened in Pittsburgh, and they called in a terror alert and said you were trying to blow the base up, and that ended up making the news. And we had all the videos in Police State 4, the rise of FEMA. You politely walked up.
All we did was ask the guy questions.
And then you politely left, and then they lied and filed false reports of the police that you were trying to run a terror attack on them. This is and we see in the news where they arrest women, anybody that tries to even ask questions about the camps. In America, you get arrested for this because we're land of the cowards, home of the slaves. And we're going back.
Well, that's a historical marker, Alex. I mean, it's a public place. There's a sign right here that says historical marker, and it's pointing to the thing. But you put your camera on it, and they ask you a bunch of questions like you're a criminal. And now I'm afraid if we leave, if we drive down the road, we're going to get pulled over by a sheriff. And I don't want to get and be in that kind of conversation.
And then they'll claim you tried to do something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's lying is standard procedure. Give us the phone number.
It is 512-782-5001. Do you want to put Aaron on? And because he actually had first contact with the guy.
Yeah, but give us the number again.
512-782-5001.
All right, you're at Camp Swift. Tell folks the road that's on.
Camp Swift, it's off of 95, about 6 miles north of Bastrop, Texas. So you can look it up. It actually used to be a lot bigger. We were driving around in another area and talked to a lady because we were asking her where it was, and she said this all used to be Camp Swift. They've consolidated it and sold it off after it was a World War II prison camp.
Yeah.
She said her dad was actually one of the first people to buy a section of the land.
Now, by the way, that's not even your main site. That was where you were supposed to go second. I want you to go to the main admitted FEMA camp. If you guys can stay there and wait for him to come claim that you work for Osama bin Laden if you want, or you can just get on down the road and make a few turns.
Well, the sheriff is here right now. He is pulled up.
Oh, good. We're back in 1 minute. Alan Watt, I apologize. This is live and breaking, but he'll be with us after this ends, and we'll have Alan back up in the next week or so for a full hour. But Alan Watt, stay there. Third hour coming up. InfoWars reporters, Rob Dew and Aaron-Dykes with the police for daring to be at a historical marker, a concentration camp. All right, we got a live situation. The Bastrop County Police are there. Captain Martinez is there at Camp Swift, one of the designated emergency backup sites for FEMA. There's 3 of them in a corridor.
We're shooting establishing shots for a TV show.
Let me talk to him, dude. Tell him here's my boss.
Here's my boss.
I don't need to talk to him. He's not here. Huh? I don't need to talk to him.
Well, he can tell you everything what's going on. If you really want to know.
Okay, can you tell?
I can tell you we're shooting shots for a TV show.
Okay, do you not know any more than that?
I know we're supposed to go out
tell him this is a free country and the First Amendment.
Camp Swift is the former POW camp, so it's got historical significance. And then there's a place up in Taylor that we're going to shoot for a true TV show called it's with Jesse Ventura, and that's about all that I have. So that's really all we're doing.
Could I ask you guys this? You have a couple of games.
Hold the phone closer to that creature.
You want to talk to my boss? He'll give it to you. Okay, well, he didn't tell me to give out the company name, so you can talk to him if you want to ask him.
Whatever. I'd rather not.
Okay, that's fine.
What is his name? What is his name, dude?
Sure, that's fine.
That phone's not picking up the audio.
That's a historical marker right there. I mean, I'm sure that's all paid for with tax.
I'm about to walk out of here and drive over there. I've had enough of these people. Hello? Hey, call Aaron's phone. Dude's definitely got the phone by his side or something, and this is not working. He's not listening to me. Dew, are you there? Call Aaron on his cell phone right now. This is really not working. You want a cell phone? It's right here in my phone. Here, just come get it. It's unbelievable. Letting that cop sit there in America. We live in Nazi Germany. So pathetic. We live in complete Nazi Germany in this nation. Dude, do you have the phone up to your ear yet? Well, fade Dew back up. I want to hear what's going on.
Sure. So contact your boss. I thought that's what I knew your company name and information. I'll go by the mountain. Not have to
It's none of your business, cop!
Are we good? Cool.
Oh, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Dude!
That is his thought.
This is pointless. I mean, he's got the phone like in his pocket or something.
Talk to him. He's cool with it. It's not stolen. It's a good car. You know, it's the company car.
Oh, now they're going to arrest him for driving my car.
All right, so we're good to go? Everything's fine?
Yeah, we're good to go under the First Amendment.
If I leave, are you going to pull us over down the road, or are we good to go? What? Jack, I don't know. I mean, why would the sheriff need to be called out for people taking video?
Because it's a military installation, and, you know, when there's times when people kind of on high alert.
Okay.
High alert because your bosses blew up the World Trade Center. So sick of you people. All right, did we get Aaron on the line? Because this is incredible. I mean,
right.
This camera is not working.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Dude, can you put the phone up to your head, please?
Yeah, it's right here. Sorry.
I mean, your phone just is cutting out continually. It doesn't even pick up audio.
Yeah, try this phone now. Okay. Here.
What in the world is going on out there? We're skipping this break. Do I have Aaron-Dykes? Do I have a phone that works? Aaron, you there?
You can talk to him right there. No, Aaron just handed me the phone. But basically, I just talked to him, and they were, the sheriff got a call that some suspicious people were filming at the thing in front of the camp. And so he responded to that, and I said, okay. And then he wanted to know, I guess he ran your car because he asked who Alex was, and I said, that's my boss. And I said, it's Alex Jones. And I said, you want to talk to him? He's right here on the phone. And he said no. And so neither one of them wanted to talk to you on the phone. And, you know, I guess we're going to pack up the cameras and go because we got all the shots we need.
Well, here's the deal. They're the ones that are suspicious, running around with the military in America, trying to boss Americans around and teach us to lick their boots. They're the ones that are suspiciously working for a government that's stolen tens of trillions of dollars and is flushing this country down the toilet. They're the ones putting in naked body scanners. They're the ones that are suspicious. It's all about this moral high ground where we're the bad suspects and we're the bad people. And we have their internal documents. It was never about men wearing turbans. It's about the American people being their enemies, Rob. Can I talk to Aaron? I want to get a report from Aaron, then we're going back to Alan Watt.
All right. Here he is.
Good job, dude. Thank you. Yeah, it was definitely, dude's phone has bad cell reception there. That was the problem. Aaron, break down what happened.
Well, they approached us after, I would say, about 5 minutes of filming, wanted to know why. I was told he was concerned about terrorism, and I asked him to repeat that. He said,
well, ask him about the Pentagon carrying out the attacks on themselves, or Operation Northwoods. If he's concerned about terrorism, he needs to go study who he works for.
Yeah, he also engaged me to talk to him. I asked him if he had sworn an oath to protect the Constitution, including the First Amendment under which we're operating. He didn't answer at all. He did not want to talk about the Constitution, but he did want to talk about terrorism. I know the sheriff also said he was concerned in these times what could happen, basically alluding to terrorism in the post-9/11 world as well.
Yeah, their bosses staging terror attacks. It is a big concern.
So we know we're in an atmosphere where it's the homeland and the people who are the enemy now, and journalism and journalists are pretty much on the front line of that, Alex.
Now, here's the deal. That's only one part of SWIFT. They've got other fenced-in areas, so I want you to continue. Don't let them run you off. They want to teach you that you're there to take vaccines, drink sodium fluoride and lithium, and lick government boots. You know, you are literally a blood bag to them, and you let them know you're not a blood bag. You let them know that you're there and you're the boss. And I wish I could have talked to him. I know you stood up to him. It was just very frustrating because I couldn't hear what was going on because Dude's phone was cutting out. But I wanted to tell that cop, hey, First Amendment, I don't have any warrants out for your stinking system. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Me and my children.
Alex. Go ahead.
No, Aaron, go ahead. You tell us what else happened and your take on this.
Well, they